So hello guys, I just sit down and I was just thinking aloud and I was just telling myself, man, about this daily Farotimi's situation and his case. I started thinking like, man, to fight for Nigerians, don't try it. Don't fight for Nigerians. The only support you get on online, nobody will stand for you. Because Nigerians don't even believe in the word, they don't even believe in that word, Nigeria. If something happened to a Yoruba man, another Yoruba man feels it more than if that same thing happened to a Nigerian. It's two different things. You see Kemi, the conservative leader in the UK, the Labour Party leader right now, that said she's not a Nigerian, but she identifies as a Yoruba. People are criticizing and some people are supporting it. A lot of us, either some consciously or unconsciously, identify the same way that lady does. The difference is that she spoke out. Because Kemi said she doesn't even want to identify with the northern Boko Haram people. If you are a Nigerian and you're watching this today, be sincere and be frank. Tell me which people are the most problematic people. All of us know them. Not talk we no one talk or just to be politically correct. The facts still remain that we are just contract. Then join us together by force. We don't get anything. Most of us don't get anything in common. If a Yoruba man is comfortable to stay with an Ijaw man, it doesn't mean that the Yoruba man is comfortable to stay with an Igbo man or Hausa man or a Biro. You know, I think regional government too can solve this problem the way it was before it became a federation. Because this is not a federation. Look at what they are doing to that lawyer in Nigeria. If they can do that to somebody that is known, at least it's a popular lawyer, and he knows the law, and the law is not even followed, he's been detained illegally, pour charges on him, then imagine how many people has gone through something like that just to speak up their mind or to stand for themselves, you know? So it's thug. We're there for thug life. This is the Nigerian are thug and are thugs, everybody be. Every Nigerian want to make it to oppress another Nigerian. Even the ones that are crying for daily rotimi, if they have the opportunity, they have the chance, they will do the same thing to another smaller person where their power pass. You know, Nigeria be like, I pass my neighbor, you know that generator we be say that they use for compound. Some people get, some people don't get. Then if you are going to because they use public, I want to give a clear illustration, like people that lives like in the face me, I face you, they say, see, ooh, somebody is even bothering somebody with the noise, and the person that is even bothered with the noise doesn't have the light. That's Nigeria. I want to make it by all means. That's Nigerian mentality, but not to even raise another Nigerian to oppress him. I've said this in my one of my past videos, and it's a fact. This boy has been locked in the prison and supposed to be total shut down in Ekiti. But everybody have Twitter finger to tell no, it's not good, or na X now they call him now, or whatever. Now we don't they call him now. That intellect. Even let me tell you something. Even there are Yorubas that are ready to swallow him. Why did you talk to an elder? That's why I told you nothing. Nigeria doesn't mean anything to most people in Nigeria. Their ethnicity matters. That's why if you catch an Hausa man that is a criminal, Hausa people will defend them and say, oh, leave him, he's our thief, leave him like that. The same thing, Yoruba man or Goja man or Calabar man. That is why Boko Haram and all this insurgency cannot stop in the north. Why? Because the situation is like, even when the situation, I want to compare it with like Anini, what Anini did in the 80s. In Mamasin they cry. Why? Because he still gets connection with them. So are the northerners. The man that is your present vice president, when he was governor of Borno State, did you know that Shetima, that is going back and forth like the irresponsible leader he is with the Labour Party leader in London, Kemi, I don't know her last name, once said Boko Haram is they are freedom fighters of the north. Your present, you go and find it out. Your present vice president said that. You think somebody like that, why do you think they catch Boko Haram? They'll tell them, oh, don't kill them, don't do this, don't do that, or don't buy them. Sorry, I don't want to use that word, you know. Don't buy them, leave them, bring them to Abuja and they will disappear. There are sympathizers of Boko Haram that are sitting in the parliament up to presidency. When good old Jonathan came, he said he knows the people that are sponsoring these people. Even Buhari said that there are sponsors of Boko Haram. United Emirates sent the names of sponsors of these people. What happened? Nothing. So we just deceive ourselves and say Nigeria, oh, patriotic. Even the people that are jailing people for treason, just like that, they jailed Nnamdi Kanu. The people that are jailed, they don't even believe in the Nigeria that they said can't want to scatter. They don't believe in it. The only reason why they are holding on to Nigeria, especially these strong criminals called politicians or elites in Nigeria, is because maybe a northerner has a very big investment in the east or in the south, and the southerner has a very big investment in the middle belt, or a middle belt has a very strong investment in the north. Some people, some northerners, all these emirs, they have oil well in Niger Delta. They don't want Nigeria to break. And the reason why we did together be that. Nobody say, let's come as well. We have never been one. We can't be one. We should stop deceiving ourselves. I know some of you now will come on the comment below and say, oh, you are the kind of people. I served in the military. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. If you too know book, you're not going to survive for military, especially when you be officer cadre. See, very intelligent Yoruba people. Many of them, they rise to be army general, army this. No, once they reach colonel, boom, they cut them. You say a dummy, Fulani officer that cannot even write a memo for himself. He rise to be a general. You know why? They are intentional. The Fulani are intentional. In 50 years, they know what they want to do. It is you that is saying one Nigeria. They know one day they'll take Nigeria from everybody. Go and look the map of 1912 map and pick point where is Fulani natural land in Nigeria. 1912. It is a don't take, but see the grounds where they don't cover. See the ground they have. Just see the grounds that they have covered. Military, they are there. SSS, they are there. They plant them. It's intentional. When I was in the military, we used to have this general in the Air Force. His name is AVM Chukwu, very intelligent. He came to Sandhurst in the UK. He was the best. He went to US USAF. He was the best. From his junior div to senior div and going in the military. Anybody that is in the military knows what I'm talking about. He's the best. He rose to be a general, 2-star general, AVM, and he was retired. And he was due to be the chief of air staff. But he's an Igbo man. They know. He also knows that no matter the rank, it's not qualification. Once it gets to that level to become the chief of army staff, naval staff, is politics. It has nothing to do with qualification or your record or this. And that's why I say it's bullshit. It doesn't make no sense. It don't make sense. See that guy, now so before you know anything, a new trend will come. Everybody will forget the Farotimi. That's why I say if you fight for Nigeria, you are a mumu. If you fight for everybody, you don't see sure where you go. When you go say people, it has the mind. If you're a lion, just be a lion for yourself and wait till everybody's scatter go their way. Because Nigeria is a fallacy. It only exists for map and for paper. Nigeria no dey here. We put our life on the ground to protect Nigeria. We saw what was going on years back, my brother. Don't deceive yourself. Oh, Nigeria, forget. No one Nigeria. Can't you see? There's this professor that speaks very eloquent. He's a northern guy like this. He speaks very eloquent. The guy that was saying the North will rise against France if they come to their land. You hear the way the man speak. He's very eloquent. He's a professor. Nice. He's very outspoken. You know, he criticizes even the Buhari and everybody, but it's the northern elite. He said the North will rise. He did not say Nigeria will rise. He first said the North will rise before he said Nigeria. He knows he's a northerner before he becomes Nigeria. You are a Yoruba man before you became a Nigerian. You are an Efik man before you became a Nigerian. You know? So all this, one Nigeria, bro. Now, see, let me tell you something. One Nigeria is a scam. The only thing that joined Nigeria is the resources. And the rich men are enjoying it. Akpabio, the Senate president, he doesn't see an elite of the North as his enemy because they have one thing in common. Don't think it's Nigeria that joined them. No, it's Nigerian resources that kept them together. They share the naira, they share the dollars, they share the resources, you know. So nothing joined us together. I don't have any connection with an Efik man. I don't have any connection. They have their ways. Let them go. Let them do their ways. Then if they decide, even if we cannot separate as a country, we should have a regional government. You want to do your Boko Haram and your Islamic, they say, go and do it in the North. You want to live as a Yoruba man, stay your own in the, if Igbo man, you don't need to even divide and say, oh, I'm not Nigerian. Build your areas. Believe in your region. Forget about this way they call one Nigerian. Now scam, I tell you. Me, I work for federal government. Now scam. Nobody believe in say, oh, nah, lie. It's a lie. It's not true. Nobody believe in that. It's a lie. It's their pocket. It is their pocket. All the time, oh, they fight this. How many persons they come outside? Say, oh, Nigeria will not go green, then they come outside. To say as they shoot by all those Boko Haram boys, whether they do anyhow, they do here, they do here, they do here. It isn't every Fulani Hausa man like they know say the Boko Haram people, they rape, they buy people, they extort people. But there is a softness because it is their people, regardless of their crime. It's the same thing with Afe Babalola. You see how they are protecting him, the government is protecting him. We know this is not just Afe Babalola, but Afe Babalola started it. Now the government has taken over. A crime that does not exist in Ekiti. But they did not even grant him bail. Nigerians are tweeting. Everybody is doing video the way I am doing. Now, let the best way me have to do. Me, I know if you fight for Nigeria again. I put my life for 15 years for military. You say Nigeria now want come. If you travel abroad, you know it's hard to see many Nigerians come together as a community. It's hard. Instead, you go see Yoruba get their meeting, Igbo get their meeting. You find some Igala people that join together do this thing. All those people that get their meeting. They're more active than to say, Igbo come here, Yoruba come here, Igala come here, Idoma come here, Birom. Or go Jamona come, could be Nigerian for abroad. Now allow you, everybody they find their meeting to go join. You don't understand. Therefore back home, for Ile, the country is saying now one Nigeria, now scam. And anybody deceiving a lie. It's not true. That's why I said when Kemi, the UK LP leader, that's Labour, when I say LP, me and I know it's a Labour Party. You know, say she identify more as a Yoruba. No be lie. Many people feel that way. If Nigeria no work, me all of us, all of us waka go. Forget. Only say Igbo people are saying it more. Everybody don't tired. They won't go their way. Maybe they go stay on their own. Because you get a certain kind of people who don't like civilization. They don't like Western way of life. I don't want to even call it Western way of life. They don't like change. They want to stay in the cakes. They say let them stay their own. Let every other person live their way. Until those people leave us as a nation, Nigeria would stand still. If you live in the north, you see the way they behave. And I'm not telling you that the people in the north are dull, but what they chose to represent makes them look stupid, make them look dull, make them look like they are very archaic. Because if you call somebody a dull person, if somebody can recite a big Quran from start to finish, is that person a dull person? Before age 15, you can read Arabic fluently. Is that a dull person? No. But they refuse to use their God-given talent to use. So if they want to live a certain kind of life, they would have just, if we cannot break, scatter Nigeria. If Nigeria, when Nigeria go succeed, scatter, just an only able you go surprise say 50 countries come up for Nigeria. Even when they declared the Biafra Republic, they were calling people. If you go with that United States of Biafra, you go with them with over how many states under that Biafra, you'll be dominated now. You will be dominated. You'll be dominated, of course, and you know who will dominate you. So better more will go separately. Unless there will be a very understanding. Come, United States of Biafra. If I be Ogoja man, our state will get our army. That's what it be for United States. New York has their National Guard. Now their army be that too. If they don't great federal government enter, they go use the army to defend themselves. Now, I don't understand. The 50 states get their National Guard, funded by the state. This is why I don't even get local government police. They talk more of say they do this thing. So when they enter the United States of this, everybody get their police. Everybody get their air force. We just come together to get a country. Just like the United States. You think say, Nigeria don't know say not get their army. You think say the Nigerian army and they rely on. They get their army. The army they show. That's why they are free. You don't know who the army are. Or ask Shetima, your vice president, go tell you not an army. That they be the freedom fighter. Nigerian army cannot invade the north. And they will get resistance. I live in the north. That's where I was born. I grew up there, school there. I served in the military there. So when nobody deceive you, say, the difference between the north and every other tribe. Man don't even call the north the Fulanis. Because when we were even growing, we don't know anything like the Fulanis. Fulanis started reigning 10 years ago. And they were so crafty that they fold themselves around the Hausas. So they say Hausa Fulani. When we were growing in the north, I grew up in Kaduna and Kanu. There's nothing like Hausa Fulani. It's Fulani and Hausa. But remember, Hausa is one of the major tribes. So they clinch around the Hausa. They were minority. You can count them, but they were very wise, very strategic. Today, just like you have the Obas, you have the Obis in the east, Obas in the west. We're supposed to be in the north. Hausa, the name for Oba or Obi in Hausa is Serki is king, but they will rather be Serking. They call them Serking Angwa. That means they are not Oba status. They are just like chief of maybe Oshodi if you live in Lagos, or chief of Eleme if you live in Port Harcourt. or you say New Benin chief, the person in charge of one chief in New Benin. That's what you get in the north. It's a Serkin Ngwa, that's king of Oshodi, king of Isolo, king of Ikeja. But there is no Oba equivalent as a Hausa man in Nigeria, that he is a king of any northern state. Rather, they have kings equivalent, which are the emirs, that are what? The equivalent of Oba and the king of maybe the Igbos. I think they said they are Obi, or the OVA of, I think, just let me know, I think Orobo people call OVA or something. The Hausas don't have Seriki king in a state because the Fulanis have dominated them. So Nigeria has never been one. It's a conquered territory by the stronger tribe. And the Fulanis are very particular. They are very intentional. That's the word. And they said they will take over Nigeria. It's just a matter of time. They started at a dot. Boom. Look at where they are. But now, they own almost all the north. The only why they have not come to the east and the south, which I know it is going to be a do or die for the east. The west, they will grab them. What is just holding the penetration to the west is just Middle Belt. Once they finish with Middle Belt, you see, they fought Plateau, is a predominantly Christian country. They fought until they got one local government that is pure Fulani people. And Plateau people they are warriors. In the 60s and 70s, the Lanterns, they are the strong top general. They took all of them out. It's intentional. Why? Because they don't believe that Nigeria is one. They believe they have to rule you. But the Mumus, other tribes, they are one Nigeria. Fulani man will come and marry your daughter, you give it to her. You can't go and marry Fulani girl. Who are you? Go and marry Fulani girl. They'll disown her. She know the consequence. She's been groomed from small. Even when we're growing in the north, you can't even date. If it's rare to even date a Hausa girl, not to talk more of. We don't even see Fulani people. We don't even know Fulani people. They live in the bush. Now you have Fulani as if they are one of the major tribes. They are not even up to Ijo. They're not even up to Calabar people in general. But they are effective because they are intentional. They know 2025, they know where they must reach. You think all those Ruga planning they were planning in Buhari time, you think it just came up when this, they've been planning it. It's just that Nigeria resisted them. And you see, one thing they don't do, they'll try it again. Even if it's 25 years to come, they'll try it again. For them to get to this level, they're continuously trying things they failed to achieve, that they cannot achieve. Finally, it will say, and sometimes we are not observant. Before you know, I just leave it, or just bring one police, nobody will channel it. Or when they are passing a bill, then they'll just sneak in one little law that will make those people, Fulanis, more advantageous. See, the whole north, Zamfara first tried to do Sharia. Zamfara, everybody was shouting when everything cooled down. They said, nothing happened. They tried again, I think is it Yobe or Kano. Then when they wanted to do it, the whole north, they came together and say, all northern side is Sharia. The same time. What happened? Nothing. Can you declare Sharia a state? Something that's not represented in our constitution. It's supposed to be freedom of religion. But they succeeded. The Christians are in the church shouting until they take over. Kaduna was a lib. You don't know why they call when you have all these acronyms for states. Lagos, Center of Excellence. Kogi, they say Confluence State. Kaduna was liberal state. Liberal, that's free. When we're growing in Kaduna, it doesn't even look like a Hausa town. Because most prominent people, best schools, it was so mixed. Kaduna was like Lagos. Because it was like the northern capital. So you can find anybody in Kaduna. There's no predominantly like this thing. Until like in the 90s when they started this Kaduna riot. And we don't fight back. I shall not kill according to Christian religion. They'll pack their bag and go move. These people were just taken till in Kaduna state right now. We have the southern Kaduna, we have the northern Kaduna. If you're a Christian, go to the south and go and stay if you want to have peace. Muslim, if you want to have peace, they did it intentionally. When we're going to school, we don't know when they kill ram, we go and eat. They kill goat for Christmas, we go and eat. They got to a stage, we started observing before they'll start stoning, like use rock to take him people for wearing trousers. I said, why is it like that? The radicalism started growing, even our Christian, this thing, unconsciously or consciously, they started covering their hair. They are going out in Kaduna till today. You see even Christians covering their hair. Because somebody would challenge you, why are you not covering your hair? It was not like that before. Why are you not covering your hair? Why did you dress like this? Why did you do this? And nobody will protect you. And if you try anything, they'll deal with you. Our men, those so-called maybe Christian or this thing that are not this thing, try it. 100. That's why I told you, these people, they intentionally make the northern elite intentionally weaponize illiteracy to keep their people ignorant and use religion to justify why they need to defend themselves. And once they call that name Alakwa, they call that Alakwa, but that is it. Everybody's out. Actually, one of our brother, everybody's out. They are coming for you. You see, even 5-year-old is holding a machete coming. I see grown men running. Grown men that they know if they stand, these people cannot even do the border run. So the courage is here. It's not your size, it's not your height or your education. They didn't go to school, they don't have anything to lose. They are not lawyers, they are not doctors, they are not aspiring to be like that. And I'm 300 levels, I will not come and stay in this. And I understand. But it's a strategy that is working for the North, even though it's the poorest region. And they are the ones with the highest chance that have ruled Nigeria. But nothing has changed. Nothing has improved. So I can keep on talking a lot of things I see. That's why I said if you fight for Nigeria, you're on your own. Nobody will come for you. Fight government, fight this thing. If you can't survive yourself, nobody will help you. Me, I tell you, nobody. Pharaoh to me go stay there. If you go stay 6 months, you go stay. Nobody go come. Now Twitter, they talk. As they talk like this for this and so when they talk, they go. Nobody go come constant. They shoot one gun. Lucky now only 4 bullets. Now scatter all those people. They shoot 2 people down. Everybody scatter. Russia, when they took out 1989, I can't remember that Russia story, but students were lying on the ground. Armored tank climbed them 1, climbed them 2. People were still coming. They stopped. Even the soldiers, they pulled their uniform and they toppled that government. Do you know the people that are keeping Nigeria in ransom? They are no more than 2,000 people. From the president to even the military chief to all the whole House of Assembly plus. No, count them now. How many states we get? 36 governor plus their deputy, another 36. The whole House of Assembly, how many be? 744 local government. General, okay, you get this calculator. They don't pass 2,000. They catch man where they talk about the corrupt system. And the corrupt system can't prove themselves. They prove themselves that yes, we are corrupt. And so what? On your face, they stole your election. For this, wanna be obedient, stole election. The man wanna fight, they suppose, no fight. Nothing come without a fight. No freedom comes without a fight. And you say that kind of person, if you sit down for presidency, he not go compromise. He go compromise. No politicians can save your life. No politician can save your life. It is you that can save your life. It is you. No freedom came in a platter of gold. No freedom came in a platter of gold. Believe me, no freedom came in a platter of gold. So I'll just end this video here. It's just my thought. I was just thinking in the office. I said, man, make I just what did they happen? Say, make I just talk some kind of thing, make it come off from my mind. Because I just watched one YouTube video and I didn't even prompt me. I said, make I just, express myself. Nigeria need to exist. With this yourself. And it's coming from an ex-military man. Let me tell you. Believe that. I'm telling you. So for me, I'll just end this video here. And thank you for watching, staying with me all through this video. So it's a platform I'm trying to build. I'm just, airing my thoughts. I'll go into like full-time video production. Then, go live and speak to people with like minds. You don't have to think like me. But we can drop minds in a civilized way, decently, and air our view, our beliefs, and all that. You know what I mean? So thank you for joining me today. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.